Hello everyone. So here I'm going to solve important questions which can come for 1 mark, and this can be MCQ or they can also ask for the fill in the blanks or 1 mark type of questions. So I've taken 10 questions here, and this is the first question. Which of the following is a proper fraction? So when you hear the proper fraction, which means you have a numerator and denominator, and when the numerator is smaller than the denominator, we're going to call that fraction as a proper fraction. So numerator should be less than denominator. Now let's see that. So the first one, you can see we have a 4 by 2. Numerator here is greater than the denominator. Yes, which means it's not a proper fraction. Then the second one, if you see, it's a proper fraction because 3 is less than 4. Numerator is less than denominator. And the second two option, that is C and D, they are mixed fraction, and mixed fraction are always an improper fraction. Improper fraction is opposite of proper one. So B will be the answer here. Now look at the second question. Which of the following is an improper fraction? Now improper fraction is opposite to the proper fraction. In improper fraction we have denominator less than the numerator. So numerator will be greater than denominator. It's like opposite to the proper one. So whenever numerator is greater, it's called improper fractions. All mixed fractions are actually a improper fraction. Let's say the first example. 1 is less than 2, so it's not a improper. 3 is less than 7, it's not a improper. C is the correct answer because 7 is greater than 3. Numerator is greater than denominator. And the last one is also not a improper fraction because 3 is less than 15. So I hope it's clear what is proper and improper. Then the next question, that's the third one. And in the third one, they're asking which of the following is a fraction equivalent to 2 by 3. Now when you find out the equivalent fraction, so there are two ways. One is by multiplying and second is by dividing. So if you want to get the proper equivalent fraction, you will get either multiplying it or dividing it. Now let's see the first one here. Like I said, multiplying or dividing. So when you're multiplying or dividing numerator and denominator, it should be of the same number. Now let's take a first option, 4 by 5. So from 2 to 4 I got, which means I'm multiplying here. And we know that 2 2s is 4. If I multiply 2 to the 2, I'll get 4. But if you see the denominator, from 3 we're getting a 5 here. So if I multiply 3 with 2, because I'm multiplying 2 in the numerator, I will not get 5, right? Which means this 4 by 5 is not an equivalent fraction of 2 by 3. Okay. Now let's check the second option here, which is 8 by 6. Now in the 8 by 6, here we have from 2 to we got 8, which means again we're multiplying. And with what number we're multiplying? If I multiply 2 with 4, I'll get 8. Now same 4 I should multiply in the denominator. But 3 into 4 is 12. And here if I multiply 3 2s, I'll get 6. So we're multiplying with different numbers in the numerator and denominator, which means this is not an equivalent fraction. In equivalent fraction, you multiply numerator and denominator with same number. Multiply or divide with same number. Now next we have 10 by 25. So if I to get 10, I should multiply with 5. So if I multiply 3 with 5, I will not get 25. And if I'll not get 25 in 3 table, right? Which means this is also not a correct option. Now let's see the last one, 2 by 3, and we have a 10 by 15. So 2 to 10, I should multiply with 5. 2 5s are 10. And if I multiply 5 with 3, I'll get 15. So you can see that we're multiplying both numerator, denominator with same number, which is 5. Which means D is the correct answer. So this is how you can check whenever you have a equivalent fraction question. Then the next one, it's related to the previous question. A fraction equivalent to 3 by 5 is. So like I said before, to get the equivalent fraction, we either multiply or we divide numerator and denominator with same number. Then the first option, we are adding it, so it's not possible. Second one, we're subtracting it, so even we don't do that. And third option, we are multiplying. The star is nothing but the multiplication, which means, and we are multiplying numerator, denominator with 2, which means C is the correct one. The fifth question, if 5 by 12 is equivalent to x by 3, then x value is equal to what? Okay, so it's an equivalent fraction. They're saying that 5 by 12 is equal to x by 3. So they are equal. They have given the question that they are equal. Now, how to get the x value? Like I said, we either multiply or we divide here. If you see the denominator, from 12 we got 3, which means we're dividing. If we multiply, the number will be greater, but its number is 3, right? Which means we're dividing. So with 12, what we should divide to get 3? So if I divide 12 by 4, I'll get 3 because 4 1s are 4 3s are is 12. So I'm dividing here with 4 here, I'm sorry, if I divide 12 by 4, I'll get 3. So same 4 you should divide in the numerator, because they have already given that they are equivalent, which means you're dividing 5 by 4. So the answer will be here 5 by 4. So x will be equal to 5 by 4. Then the next one, sixth question. Which of the following are like fraction? Now whenever you're finding out the like fraction, when the denominators are same, we're going to call them as a like fraction, right? If you see the first option, we have a different denominator. We have a 5, 7, 11, 16 in the first option, which means they are not a like fraction. Like fraction means the denominator of the fraction should be same. So here second option, you can see all the denominators are 11, which means second is the answer. If you see third one, again they are different. So which means third is not the answer. Only second one is the correct answer here. Then the next question, seventh one. Now in the seventh question, they're asking us, like it's a again a kind of equivalent question. If 11 by 4 is equal to 77 by x, then what is x value? Now they putting an equal sign there. Equal sign means they're equivalent here. Okay, 11 by 4 is equal to 77 by x, means they're equivalent fraction. So from 11 I got 77, means we are multiplying here. Okay, its number is greater, right? So we're multiplying. So with 11, what I should multiply to get 77? It's a 7, because 11 sevens are 77. So same 7 you multiply with 4. Okay, so 7 4s are 4 7s is 28. So 28 will be the x value here. That's it. Then the next question, that is 8th one. So in 8th one, it's like addition. So if 1 by 3 plus 1 by x plus 1 by x is equal to 4, then x value is equal to. So here we have to do addition, and then we have to get the x value. So let me rewrite this once again. So it's 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by x is equal to 4. Now I'm going to bring all the numbers to one side. So I'm going to transpose here. Transpose is nothing but shifting the numbers. So I'm going to bring this 1 by x to the right side and 4 to the left side. And you can see both are positive. So when you transpose them, the sign will change. It will become negative. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. When you bring 4 here, it will become minus 4. And when you take 1 by x that side, it will become minus 1 by x. Now we're going to add and subtract these numbers. Now you know that we cannot add a whole number and fraction. To add them, we have to make sure everything is in fraction. So 4 can be written as 4 by 1. Okay, and now we're going to take the LCM of denominator, because to do the addition subtraction the denominator should be same. So I'm going to take the LCM of 3 and 2. You can take 1 also, but it will not going to change the answer. It will be 6 only. LCM of 3 2 1 or 3 2, it will be 6. Now I'm going to make denominator 6. Now in the first one, you can see we have to make the denominator 6, means you multiply with certain number. Like 1 by 2 we have. The 2 what I should multiply to get 6? It is 3. So multiply 3 in the numerator denominator. Same for the 1 by 3. If I multiply 3 with 2, I'll get 6, right? So multiply 2 in the numerator denominator. And the last one, 1 6 is 6. I'm multiplying 6 in the numerator denominator. And this is equal to minus 1 by x. Now let's multiply them. So 1 2s are 2. So 2 by 6. Plus 1 3s is 3. So 3 by 6. Minus 6 4s is 24. So 24 by 6 is equal to minus 1 by x. Now denominators are same, so we can add and subtract the numerators. So it will become 2 plus 3 minus 24 is by 6 is equal to minus 1 by x. Now I'm going to solve the numerator. We have a 2 plus 3 minus 24. So that's something but 5 minus 24 by 6 is equal to minus 1 by x. Now we're going to subtract 5 and minus 24, which will be nothing but minus 19. So we'll get here minus 19 by 6 is equal to minus 1 by x. Now 19 and 6 we cannot cancel, because 19 is a prime number. We cannot cancel it. So this is equal to minus 1 by x. Now we want only the x value. They are asking in the question to get x value. So I'm going to cancel the negative sign on both the side, because they get cancelled. And we have a 19 by 6 is equal to 1 by x. We're going to cross multiply. Because I don't want x in the denominator, I want x is equal to. So we're going to cross multiply them. So x will get multiplied to 19 and 6 will get multiplied to 1. So this will become 19x is equal to 1 into 6 is nothing but 6. Now we want here x value, so I'm going to transpose this 19 to the other side. 19 is in multiplication and transpose goes to division. So x is equal to 6 by 19. That's it. So here option B is the correct answer, 6 by 19. Now the next question, which is ninth one, we have 2 more questions to solve here. Now ninth question is also addition one. So we have 1 by 2. If 1 by 2 plus 1 by x is equal to 2, then what is the x value? So this is similar to the previous question. We have to solve the x, we have to get the x value here. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by x is equal to 2. Transpose the numbers, bring 1 by x to the right side and take this 2 to the left side. So this will become 1 by 2 minus 2, because signs will change, plus will become minus, is equal to minus 1 by x. Now 2 can be written as 2 by 1, and the LCM of 2 and 1 will be 2. And for the first number, you can see we already have a 2 in the denominator, so we don't have to do anything. But for second number, I have to bring 2 in the denominator. So with this one, we're going to multiply 2, because 1 2 is 2, right? Same 2 we multiply in the numerator. Whatever you're doing in denominator, you should do in the numerator. Now multiply them. So 1 by 2 minus 2 2 is 4. 4 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by x. Now denominators are same. Subtract the numerators. So it will become 1 minus 4 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by x, which is nothing but minus 3 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by x. Negative sign we can cancel because they are both on both the side. Now again cross multiply like in the previous question how we have done. So x will get multiplied to 3 and 2 will get multiplied to 1. So this will become 3x is equal to 2. Now bring 3 to the other side, it goes to division. It's same like the previous question how we have done. So x will become 2 by 3. So this is the, I think it's the last option. Option D is the correct answer here. Now this is the last question we're solving here. So in the last question we have, which of the following fraction is the smallest one? Now we have a 4 fractions given here. We have to bring the smallest one. So there's an easy way to do it. You don't have to take the LCM of denominator, make them same and compare the numerator. It's a long procedure. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the first two fraction. I'm going to see which one is smaller. So 1 by 2 and 3 by 7. Out of these two, which one is smallest one? For to do that, just cross multiply them. 7 will get multiplied to 1 and 2 will get multiplied to 3. So 7 and here we'll get 6. Now compare these two numbers, 7 and 6. Which one is greater? Which one is smaller? 6 is smaller, right? Which means 3 by 7 will be smaller. It's very simple. You just cross multiply. 3 by 7 will be smaller than 1 by 2. Now we know 3 by 7 is smaller, so I'm going to cross this 1 by 2. Now I'm going to compare this 3 by 7 with the next number, which is 3 by 5. I'm going to do again a cross multiplication. So we have 3 by 7, we have a 3 by 5. So cross multiply them. So here 5 will get multiplied to 3 and 7 will get multiplied to this 3. So 3 5 is 15. Write this on top. 7 3 is 21. Now compare 15 and 21. Which one is smaller? 15 is smaller than 21, which means 3 by 7 will be smaller than 3 by 5. Okay, so we know 3 by 7 is still smaller than 3 by 5, so I'm going to cancel 3 by 5. Now I'm going to compare 3 by 7 because it's smaller and the next number, which is 4 by 9. Now 3 by 7 and 4 by 9, again you cross multiply. Okay, so 9 will get multiplied to 3 and 7 will get multiplied to 4. So 9 into 3 is 27, 7 4s are 28. Which one is smaller here? 27 is smaller, right? Which means 3 by 7 is smaller than 4 by 9. So we have compared all them. 3 by 7 is smaller, which means the answer is option C. So this method you can use whenever you have this type of MCQ question where you don't have to solve. If in case you see this question for 3 marks, then you can use the LCM method because your mom is expecting, your teacher is expecting some steps there. So that's it. I hope it's clear. In case you have further question or doubt, you can drop a comment, and thank you so much for watching.